Good morning, everybody. I am speaking with my mom via text message at the same time as I am doing this this setup and this introduction here, because I'm going to bring my mama in to... Oh, the camera's a little off, isn't it? How did that get moved? I'm going to bring my my mom in to do some live requests today on behalf of maybe other moms that are watching. I don't know, do moms like similar music? We'll find out today. But this is Mornings with Greg, and this is our special Mother's Day episode. I'll pause this music for you. So the reason I'm late is I was adjusting some settings. I didn't make the proper time for it. But I think I've got it all figured out. Just gonna double check here. Sweet, okay, my dad is helping my mom with the connection. So, this is a special Mother's Day episode where I'm gonna bring in my mama to make requests, and now I'll play those requests for you today. So if any of you guys also have requests, you're gonna have to consult with my mom to make sure that that's okay. I think I'm streaming live. Somebody say something in the chat to make sure that this is working. It is also a Sunday morning at 8:12, so I don't expect that many people to be on right now. But we're broadcasting to Facebook and to YouTube, to my weekly piano channel. But let me know that the volume is okay. In fact, even maybe my dad who's watching and helping my mom with the technology, maybe you can let me know that the mix is all good in terms of speaking and playing. My mom sent me a message saying that she was tearing up from the Facebook post that I made this morning. So in fact, here, I'll read you that Facebook post in case you haven't seen it yet. The Facebook post is, and this is a picture of my mom and me, by the way. The Facebook post is, every morning I journal 3 things I'm grateful for. Today there's only one. Here's today's, which by the end turned into this Facebook post. My mom. The sacrifices she made every single fucking day of my childhood to give me the life that I have. and the fact that she wanted to and did it willingly and lovingly. She birthed me, cleaned up my poop, and dealt with my spit up. She taught me mindfulness and discipline and love. She taught me routine and respect and empathy. She gave me confidence where there was fear. She gave me thoughtfulness where there was reactivity. I started with nothing and she gave me everything. My mama, I love you. In the end, no words can express my appreciation, so here's a picture. Maybe you can see it on that camera. It's a picture of my mama. There she is. She's zooming into the meeting. Okay. Here, I'm gonna let my mom into the meeting. Admit. And then I'm gonna have to make a little new screen here for you to see her. Is that Mama? Mama! There you are! I see you. Okay, wait. Oh, and my sister too. Okay, wait. Hold up. Hold up, everybody. I'm creating a new input source here. So that... I can't hear her, though. Alright, one moment. Browser. Oh wait, that's not what I want. Not browser source. Sorry. Un momento.
How about that?
Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, that's my sister.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a mom voice.
There she is.
My Harry Potter pajamas.
What, your Harry Potter
Your Harry
voice?
Potter pajamas.
I should not be on a recorded show right
Well,
now.
you're not on video yet, but you will be shortly. We
Oh,
gotta,
good. Okay.
we gotta do a window capture. This capture is just gonna be mom. Okay. And I've got to grab my Zoom meeting here. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Is that it? That's it. There's my mama. Wait, Katie, come back into the picture. You can also see my sister.
Hello.
I gotta adjust the size here. Isn't this program cool? And I'm just gonna edit the size of this so that you can got like a nice only mama. Are you on your phone right now?
I'm on my iPad.
You're on your iPad. Okay. Can it?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's actually a great aspect ratio. We'll just leave it at that, even though it's a little weird.
And we can turn it.
What?
No, don't turn it. Don't turn it, because that's actually gonna. I can put Mama in the corner over there. There we go, over the chat or under the chat.
I don't see me on there. I see you with this beautiful background.
You will see
Oh, okay.
yourself in a second,
Oh,
in a
I
minute.
see.
Here's her with the bunny.
You should see the way Katie decorated the house. It's unbelievable. Signs everywhere, all over the house. And ribbons and
Yeah?
stuff.
Oh, that's sweet.
Panda.
Well, there's my
Sure
mama.
was-
You know what? Here, I'll put you next to the chat, so you'll be covering up the piano keys a little bit.
Oh
But-
no.
Here, actually, I can move this. So there, the piano keys will be there. There are lots of
Yeah,
wires
yeah,
strung around things here. There, I've got my mama
Yeah.
in the center of the screen.
Just on Zoom.
Oh, I don't want to be in the center.
Well, you're right
Don't
next to
put me in
me.
the center.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Thanks, honey. Here's a hug.
Everybody can hear her, right? You guys can hear my mom? And you know, it also, one of the things about this is it takes like 10 seconds for people to for me to see people's responses, because it's there's a little bit of a delay. But
Yeah.
so you can hear me fine, but then the people, if you were to actually be watching the feed right now, there would be a little bit of a delay for the feed, as you can probably see, because you can see yourself on the feed now, right?
Yes.
Well,
She looks at
the
Daddy's
view
phone.
I have on my iPad is just you.
Oh, okay. You know what? Leave it like that. That'll be best. It will be not confusing.
I have a time.
Okay.
Silent.
And Jesse asked, did you compose song for her? I can hear her. Love you all. Yeah. Well, I have composed multiple songs for my mom.
Million, lots of them, every occasion.
Yeah. I don't have them here. I probably should have. But I was just gonna have my mom on and take requests, because I know that there are lots of songs that you know that I know. And that we also, you know, it could go all the way back to the songs that we would sing around the campfire in Michigan when we were in the cabin.
Oh, you should sing Run River Run.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't. That's so. I brought my guitar down here in case we wanted to do some guitar songs. But Run River Run, I don't really know the lyrics to it. I guess I could pull those up. And are you guys gonna make me sing?
Yeah, but that's not one you usually sing. I
Yeah,
like to
that's
hear
like
your music.
Bobby's song.
No, that was
That was
That was
their
our song at our
wedding.
wedding.
Oh, those are your
one of our songs at our wedding.
If you are thinking you're all that you've got.
Yeah, that's it. It's a Laguna song.
The river and I am the shore. I could play an instrumental version. That might be cool. Why don't I do that? I actually know the melody because I've heard it so much. I really remember Bobby singing it. That's like my main memory of it. At
Like at Thanksgiving or
Well,
something.
Bobby and I always sang that together.
Yeah. Oh, here, wait. I have to work on the balance here. I've got to turn up the piano because the computer is louder than the piano.
Oh yeah, Bobby's my brother, by the way.
Oh, Bobby is my uncle, my mom's brother.
He's a great guitar
Bobby
player
Newman, yeah, really great guitar player and also tech genius.
and composer too.
And composer. Have I heard songs that he's written?
Yeah.
Oh my God, have you not heard Sparky?
Oh.
I've-
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Some of the
songs.
Thanksgiving songs are
Yeah, I
like,
guess some of the Thanksgiving songs must be his. That I never really thought about that. I thought that they were all other people's songs.
Oh.
Alright, this should be good. I'm gonna turn the computer down a little bit. Okay, Mama, talk again.
Hello. I want you to play like that.
What's that?
I want you to play stuff like that.
Okay.
Put your-
Well, how about if I do this? So they'll be able to hear you. So don't. When you don't want them to hear you, don't talk. Just FYI. Like it's not like it mutes when I'm playing.
like, oh my gosh, have you heard the Greg?
Right.
Don't get me started.
I actually don't. I don't remember where it goes there. It's. I just remember the end of it.
One by one.
Oh yeah. That's it. It's. That's it, right?
It's close enough.
Yay!
Yay!
That was
Thanks, Mama.
beautiful.
That was amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, good idea to mute during it, because I was getting a tiny
Yeah.
bit of feedback. But yeah, that was fun. For everybody who's tuning in right now, this is my mama, Sally Spiro, who's back in my hometown of Highland Park. This is the one who raised me. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here doing this for you right now. So you have her to thank.
Yep.
And I am doing a special episode of Mornings with Greg where I am having her do requests. I'm also sort of troubleshooting some of the tech stuff as I'm talking. If you hear me hesitating, because we're live on Liz Uhl says, are you guys seeing the chats, by the way? Because there are a lot of people commenting and some people talking to you, Mama.
Yeah, my phone.
No,
On my
it
phone.
doesn't show up on the iPad.
Oh, it's so tiny.
On the phone, yeah.
I know. I
Okay.
should put you on.
Do you want me to put another computer here so you can see?
Yeah, put
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
one.
okay, hang on.
Yeah.
That's my dad in the
People-
background too. Dad, you gotta say hi to everybody too at some point. I guess
Okay,
you-
okay, hang
He's
on.
going to get me a computer so I can see the chats.
Okay, good.
Because I only see you.
Okay. Well, that's for the best. But some people like Liz Uhl says hi. Jesse Hansen is on. Joe,
Yay.
my little brother, is on.
Hey,
My
Joey.
my mom's less good-looking child.
Hey!
What was that? Was
It
that?
was-
I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
It's a lion.
Joe says I'm gonna give the song an even 4-7. There's no so it's on a scale from 1 to 7. What are you even talking about? A 4 out of 7.
How is a 4 out of a 7 even? Here, well,
This is true. It's pretty weird. Yeah. So everybody, if you want to share this stream for your moms for Mother's Day, this is a live Mother's Day broadcast with my mama. All right, Mama. What song do you want to hear next?
Well, I don't know. I love all the songs you play.
Well, let's see.
You know, the one I love that you always do is The Luckiest.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'd have to sing that one.
Yeah, sing that one.
I haven't sung in a long time. I'll give that a shot. I'll risk
I
terrible,
warned you.
terrible, deathly embarrassment.
Oh.
I'm also not wearing shoes, so using the pedal is kind of hard. I'm in bare feet right now. You can see my feet.
Aren't your feet cold?
They're a little cold. I didn't really think about that this morning. I try to go without shoes for as long as I can in the mornings, but then I sometimes forget to put them on before the broadcast.
Better to pedal without shoes, then you feel the pedal better.
By the way, my mom's a piano teacher. She was my
Yeah.
first piano teacher.
Here's the chat.
Great.
There's the chat.
You know, I may have to pull up the lyrics. How does it start? It's like, I don't get many things. I'm gonna have to get my tuning right. Things. I don't get many things right the first time. In fact, I am told that a lot. I haven't played this in literally probably 7 years. And I know all the wrong turns and stumbles and falls brought me here. And where was I? That's what. And where was I before the day I first saw your lovely face? Now I see it every day. Mom, do you remember the bridge? Oh yeah, wait, I think I got it. It's I love you more than I have ever found the way to say to you. Something like that. And then okay, wait, there's a last verse about like last night an old wait, okay, I'm gonna look up the lyrics real quick because this last verse is really beautiful. I want you guys to hear it. Oh yeah, next door. Okay, got it. It's next door. There's an old man who lived to his 90s and one day passed away in his sleep. And his wife, she stayed for a couple of days and passed away. I'm sorry, I know that's a strange way to tell you that I know we belong. And I know that I am the luckiest. I am the luckiest.
Yay!
Thanks, Mama.
Oh, so beautiful. Thank
Somebody
you,
say
honey.
Leffy? Did you put Leffy in the screen? I wasn't watching.
Katie's doing
Oh
all kinds of
God.
here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Leffy haunts my
Leffy has a mind
dreams.
of its own. Leffy, the left-handed
That's the
elf.
scariest possible thing you could do to a kid is pretend an inanimate object actually comes alive when they're asleep and does things without them knowing. It's like recipe for childhood trauma. I don't know how I got over that. Maybe that didn't happen when I was really little. I don't know who introduced that to us. Was that Katie that introduced that in the family?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it was Katie.
It's not my fault that animals have a life of their own. I didn't
It's
introduce
not. First of
anything.
all, it's a stuffed animal, and second of all, it's a human stuffed animal. Animals do have lives of their own. Human stuffed animals do not.
Laffy's an elf, actually, so.
Oh, aren't elves like
Wait.
part human? Isn't that the thing?
It's actually not polite to talk about it, so. He's in the room, Greg.
That's weird. For those of you who
We
don't
have-
understand my sense of humor, which is most humans in this world, now you're getting a taste of why nobody actually gets it. This is how I was raised. Oh. So Jesse was asking for a duet between my mom and me, but it doesn't really work that way because there's like a second long delay. So if she hears me and sings back to it, then it sounds like it's not working, unless I do like a really slow song.
Yeah, that's why I can't play duets with my students on their online lessons. It's so frustrating.
Hey, by the way, now that my mom is online, if you're a beginner who wants to learn piano, this is a good time to advertise. Because we're broadcasting to my weekly piano channel. I charge $150 for advanced lessons, and so so those who can't afford my lessons and you're a beginner and you want to learn lessons, contact my mom. What are your rates, Mama?
We should pretend like you charge $150 also.
Yeah, let's pretend that.
Well, my mama will teach you beginner piano for less than that. So if you want to undercut me, you can talk to my mom and learn piano.
Tell them to contact you on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. Sally Spiro is the Facebook Sally Spiro, or me, and I'll put you in touch. Mama, what do you want to hear next?
Oh, I don't know. Over the Rainbow?
Ooh, okay. Got you.
Your version.
Oh, my version. Okay. Well, I don't remember all of it. So for those of you who don't know, I wrote a version of Over the Rainbow based on some the first piano lesson that I had with Herbie Hancock, and he showed me these chords that he used that he took from Bartók, which is the idea of like, it's essentially, for the weekly piano people will appreciate this, if you're on a 5 and it's a dominant, instead of resolving to the 1, resolving to the flat 3 over the 3 of the flat 3, stuff like that. And then you can also turn that into like a dominant, and you can then go from that dominant into it would be like a different more like unstable chord because it's over the 3, and then moving that around using sometimes reverse harmony. But I wrote this whole arrangement that is specifically based on that. However, I don't remember most of the arrangement. By the way, I just realized that aside from, I should share this in some of these groups. So let me do that real quick. I'm supposed to do this before I actually go on the stream live, but there's a share button that I'm supposed to click. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Mom, do you want to talk to them while I'm sharing this?
Tell us about yourself, Sally.
Katie can talk. She's where I used to be.
I'll interview Mommy.
Okay.
I don't like being like on things where everyone can see.
How was Greg as a child? Was he easy to
Oh
raise?
God.
He was very easy to raise.
What's the worst thing Greg's ever done?
Yeah, this could go way
Greg
downhill.
Greg was an awesome kid. Very creative.
Let's talk about fireworks.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did love fireworks. That was a thing. What did you do with those fireworks, Dad? I
Oh,
remember.
no, that was later. We're
Yeah,
talking
those are
about
later.
your early experiences with fireworks. Remember?
Oh, the trauma. Ooh.
The drama.
Yeah.
The balloons.
What if
Mom,
that
do you want to
guy-
tell that story? I'm still afraid of balloons, and so this is why people can understand why.
Well, we were at the fireworks show. You can tell them.
Yeah, it was the 4th of July, and you were about 18 months, not quite 18 months old yet.
You were walking around. He was walking.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you were a year old in that February, and this was July 4th, and we were watching the fireworks, and
Like in the car.
in the
Right?
yeah, by our car in the parking
Next to the
lot.
car, yeah.
which wasn't the place we were supposed to be watching the fireworks.
Oh, was that it? I thought there was a defect in the fireworks.
No. There was a big field we were supposed to be in, but we couldn't get in.
Oh,
so
we were just being
went
irresponsible. I see.
in back of the fireworks with a whole bunch of other cars in this parking lot back at Deerfield High School. And the fireworks were so close to us that when they were going off, they were like, all the ashes were raining down on
Yeah,
us.
all the hail was
And
hailing like
sparks
shrapnel.
and-
It was
we were
hailing
scared
shrapnel.
to death.
We ran under the hood of the back. Of
No,
the,
we went in our car.
yeah, but
But
it was still.
so loud.
Oh my God, you were
And
freaking
you
out.
were crying. And, I was trying to hold your ears and everything and cover you up. And then the next day, we were at Toys R Us
Things only got worse.
shopping, and we were in the checkout line. And at the checkout line, they always have all these balloons, right there by the cash register. We were waiting our turn, and there was a balloon right next to you, and it popped right in your face.
Oh.
And it brought you back to the trauma of the night before
Mhm.
with the scary fireworks. And from then on, you had a terrible phobia of balloons. You would just cry hysterically if you were ever around any balloons.
Even when we were like adults, you were afraid of balloons.
I'm still afraid of balloons.
That did not go away.
Yeah, I remember when I was in grade school, Carrie, my one of my best friends from childhood, Carrie Clark, he tried to desensitize me to it and locked me in a room with like 40 balloons and started popping them one by one to get me to get over my fear. I was like re-traumatized by that experience.
Well, we used to do that with you too, and very gently when you were, 2 and 3 and 4 years old. We'd give you balloons to play with, and then we'd show you how fun it was to pop them. Little ones, so the sound wouldn't be too loud.
But I would
And you
just,
try it, but it didn't help. It just didn't work. Nothing worked.
that's so sad.
It's so sad. You'd go to birthday parties if there were lots of balloons there when you were little. You'd have to come home. You
Oh.
wouldn't stay.
Oh my God.
I like how we find it hilarious.
Everybody tried to desensitize you, your grandparents and aunts and uncles, but nothing worked.
So how do you feel now, Greg?
Just thinking about balloons, I get a little bit nervous, but I'm okay. I actually, so here where I'm saying the dog loves to play with balloons. So like whenever we have balloons, I'm actually okay with them now if they're not at risk of being popped. But when when a dog starts to like grab a balloon in its mouth and starts like hitting it and trying to pop it, I get too nervous. I have to leave the room.
That's so cute.
This is my family, everybody. Welcome to my family.
The fun times
Yeah.
We have
we always have fun.
We like to have fun.
It's okay.
Tell
One
the
day we'll
story
tell
about-
was that Dad? That's what a weird.
Yeah, that was Dad. Yeah.
Mm.
He's right in back of the.
One day we'll
iPad.
tell the George Washington story about Joey.
Oh,
No,
no,
No, it's too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. He's 20. He's like 28 years old.
no, he's gonna be 30 in September.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, where
When
does the
he's
time
60, we'll talk about it.
go?
No, but I like this story when you were in nursery school and when you were 3 and you used to play piano for your class.
Oh yeah.
You play stuff like Frere Jacques and
Oh yeah.
things like that. Mm-hmm.
When I was 3. So see,
Yeah.
see everybody, I'm not lying when I say I started playing piano when I was 3.
That was all by ear. You just taught yourself that.
All right, so, well, if there are more stories, let's save them for after this song. So we can break it up a little bit. I'm going to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow at the request of my mom, and some of this will be some improvised chord changes because I don't remember the exact ones that I wrote from the Herbie chordal stuff that he had showed me. But I'll play something reminiscent of that arrangement.
Unmuting. Yay! Oh, that was so gorgeous. Here's
Thanks, Mama.
Daddy.
Hey, what's up, Daddy?
Hey kiddo, you sound great.
Thanks. This is a special Mother's Day episode for those of you who are just tuning in. The show that I do. What, Mama?
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day
We
to
love you.
all the mothers out there. This is my mom, Sally Spiro, and my dad, and my little sister who's there too, Katie. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Why are you not on the camera, Katie?
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I'm
come in.
Well, I don't know. I'm in my robe.
Talk about
Hello.
There's Katie.
it.
I love that. I love your guys' outfits. That's
Well, it's early in the morning still.
This is my family. This
I-
is actually totally indicative of my upbringing. We've got the little flower wallpaper in the background with, like, I don't even know what you call that thing behind where it keeps the chairs from like bumping into the wall and breaking the paint.
It's a chair rail.
It's a chair rail
go.
with my mom in her hippie hoodie and my little sister in her robe. Is that a silk robe? That looks pretty
No, it's
comfortable.
fuzzy.
Okay, it's a
Soft.
fuzzy robe. And,
I have my Harry Potter pajamas.
This is my,
Gryffindor represent.
it's my Obama sweatshirt.
oh,
You don't.
I don't see
Peace,
Obama.
love, Obama.
Aw, that's sweet.
Her hero. Oh yeah, they show the picture of.
Oh,
Your
so
mom and
happy
dad.
Mother's Day too to all the mothers we remember. Here's your grandmother,
Oh.
And grandpa.
my mom, Ruth,
Mhm.
and your grandfather too.
That's my, yeah,
Chubby.
Debbie.
Grandfather Chubby.
grandmother and grandfather on my mama's side. Let's also say a happy Mother's Day to Mimi up in heaven. Mimi is my other
Yeah.
grandmother,
Hey, meme.
the one that I
Babe.
the one that I knew very well until she passed a couple years ago. And her mother too, who I knew when I was really little, Gigi.
Gigi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was Mary Chavkin and Ruth Chavkin, and then my dad, and then on my mom's side,
I'm looking at Joey's comment.
Ruth also. Both your grandmothers were named Ruth. But you never knew my mom. She passed away in 1982.
it was 3 years before I was born.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I was waiting in the wings. Right. I was just ready to.
You're so ready to go. In all of our like childhood videos, like mom's trying to record like me as a baby and Joey as a baby, and it's always like Greg running in front of the camera, putting on
Yeah.
a show, or like having his little toy piano, like look what I can do. And it's like our first steps. You know?
There is a
I
great
think
video
it's
of that. I think there is a great video. Is it your first steps or Joey's first steps where I'm just like trying to jump in front of the camera? I don't remember which one it was. Yeah, and now I just get to do my own show where nobody can tell me not to go on live on camera.
Well.
It's all coming together.
It's all, yes, it was meant to be. What else do you want to hear, Mama? Do you want to hear something on guitar? I brought my guitar down here.
Oh,
Maybe
sure.
one of the songs that we.
James Taylor or
Yeah,
something?
James Taylor.
I could do that. I swallowed a little bit of my mushroom cocoa wrong though, so my throat's a little raspy. Use my guitar.
It's weird.
It appeared out of the
Yeah, your background. It's
Right? I know, the background being it'll reset eventually. The background is a sunrise, but it's a video of a sunrise, but it's only a half hour long. So it'll get dark again pretty soon once it finishes.
That's cool.
It's really cool.
You can't, the problem is I'm gonna have to like, maybe if I adjust this to be like that. Yeah, there we go. Move this down a little bit so you can see. It's not super. I mean, it's just acoustic in the room, so just the mic is picking it up. Can you hear that all
Love
right?
acoustic.
Yeah.
It's coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Well, which one? I could do Carolina on My Mind, or I could do Sweet Baby James.
Ooh, any of those. I love all of them.
Okay, I'll do Carolina.
Whichever one you are comfortable with.
Okay. I'm not comfortable really with any of them, but in my mind I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sun shining? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk her away and watch it shining. Watch her, watch the morning come. And hey, babe, the sky's on fire. I'm crying, ain't I? Gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sun shining? Can't you just feel the moon shining? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Now the bridge I'm not sure I fully know, but I'm gonna try it for my mom. With the holy host of others standing round me, still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it seems like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me if I'm up and gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sun shining? Can't you just feel the moon shining? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Gone to Carolina in my mind. Gone, baby, gone. Gone to Carolina in my mind. Gone to Carolina in my mind.
Yay!
Carolina in my mind, everybody. Somebody was saying the mess up so the content ID can't find you. That's kind of funny. Yeah, right?
Greg, you should ask Joey.
Tell him I'm gonna text him the Zoom. Oh,
Getting-
he's right here.
Huh?
We're texting Joey your Zoom link.
Oh no! All right, cool. Great.
Getting requests for Joey.
Oh no.
He's very sought after.
So the whole family can be together.
Yeah, let's do
In the
that. That's great.
quarantine.
It's your show, Mama. We can do that.
Yeah.
There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions. He works in the saddle and sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer, closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, moonlight ladies. Rockabye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Would you let me go down in my dreams and rockabye, sweet baby James? The 1st of December is covered in snow, and so is the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Lord, the Berkshires seem dreamlike on account of that frosting. With 10 miles behind me and 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the sea, a song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe if it helps you to sleep, that singing works just fine for me. And good night, moonlight ladies. Rockabye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Would you let me go down in my dreams? Rockabye, sweet baby James. Sweet baby James, everybody.
Yay!
So,
Amazing.
a funny thing happened during that. For Fareed Haq, apparently it was clicked like and it put that up in the middle of that, which made me super self-conscious about my guitar playing, because I'm not a guitar player, and Fareed Haq is one of the best guitar players in the world. So
Oh, wow.
so anyway, sorry Fareed.
I said, Joe, you're late.
Okay.
That's my request, so.
Okay.
Tell Fareed it's all my fault.
It's all my mom's fault, I swear. All right. So yeah, we'll end this pretty soon because it's 9 o'clock, and but we'll stay on long enough for Joey to get on if he wants to, and then also maybe one more song. Mom, what do you any last requests for this specific episode?
You can play piano.
Cool.
How about Hills?
Oh, okay. That's a throwback. I did.
Yeah.
Lisa requested that once a little while ago when I was taking requests, and I sort of got. The thing is, I hadn't played it in like many years before that, but kind of came back into my fingers a little bit that time. But that was a few weeks ago, so let's see if it's still there.
Oh, okay. Yay!
Thanks, Mom, and thanks, Katie. See, this is the type of encouragement I get at home. That's why I'm so stubborn.
Oh yeah.
Let Joey in.
Oh, is he trying to get in? Here, let's see.
Yeah.
All right, where's Joey?
Joey.
Okay, let's see. Wait, maybe if I click control participants. Neo? Ugh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's him. That's what his car
Alright.
says.
Well, let's see. When he comes on, so Joey, make sure. Oh, good. He's on.
There he is.
Hey yo!
Hey.
I don't see myself in the screen.
That's my little brother and a dog. Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, that's so
Joey, sing some Moana for us.
Oh God.
I've been staring at the water as long as I can remember,
Oh no.
really knowing why. I've been waiting for this moment my whole
I
life.
wish I could be the
I could be the
perfect
perfect
daughter.
dog.
They've hijacked my stream.
Go back to the water, no matter how hard I try, Lola. There, Katie.
Isn't it every move I make, every step I take, I'm a
Never fail, I try. Where I long to be. See the light as it shines
Oh,
on
key
the
change there.
street. It's
It
blinding
calls
me.
me. No one knows.
How
How far it goes. It's a.
There's Greggy.
I mean, what a beautiful, amazing message. She just wants to get to the water.
Hey, where's Greg?
Yeah, we can't see Greg.
Uh-oh.
You can see
We
me? What
lost
happened?
him.
I'm here. I swear.
Oh, he made a jazzy version of it. Always gotta bring jazz and everything.
Ooh, yeah, wait.
Typical Greg.
We can do that.
Wonderful.
Well, let's do Do you want to build a snowman next?
That makes the song almost acceptable because it's such a terribly written song. It's like literally the worst. It is.
That's
It's
fine.
terrible.
Word.
It's like there's no melodic development. It's literally.
OMG, we're not hearing this right now.
It's
Yeah, but it's about the lyrics, Greg. It's not about the melody.
the lyrics are pretty lame too.
Disagree.
Oh come
Fully
on!
disagree.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to do a panel
4-1
about this.
right now. 5-1 if you got the
All right, you
time.
know what? This is my family, but I will bring a panel of composers on to talk about Moana and how terribly written the music is, especially compared
We
to
all
the
write
previous
music, okay?
Disney
We
songs.
have-
I mean, we all are obsessed with music to some degree, but if you compare that to like the songs from Aladdin or Pocahontas or like any of the earlier Disney songs, it's like probably the worstly written. That's not a word, but it's the most poorly written.
It's the most badly.
The worstly written.
Okay,
It's
we
the
could sing something
most
from
poorly
Aladdin,
written.
if you'd like.
Music.
Arabian Nights.
It's-
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's
Or we could combine the two, right?
Oh God, no.
Oh, this is so upsetting. I'm gonna talk about this on Katie Loves Disney later. It's gonna be like really serious. we should do something from Little Mermaid. That's a good one.
That's melody. That is like that is how you. Okay, let's just compare these two. Okay, maybe the weekly piano people will be interested in this type of analysis
nerds.
because check it out. First of all, the chord progression. So they're using like the C Dorian scale, right? In the arrangement, which is the minor, the old Dorian scale, which is a minor. It's a minor. It's with a natural 6. But then for the second chord, they go to the flat 6 with the dominant 7, with the melody on the dominant 7, which is the most possible dissonant note that you can have in other than D flat in the key of C. So the melody ends up being like something kind of expected, which is first of all a good phrase in and of itself, da 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 da, because it's something with a goal that is displaced from the original like launching point, and then goes to this totally unexpected chord and totally unexpected note that works so perfectly, because then it turns out that you're just dealing with a diminished scale. Well, a diminished triad with it's not exactly the diminished scale, but it's a diminished triad with a G on the top of it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, idiot.
Gosh. I don't know diminished scale? Jeez.
Yeah, but he was born a street rat and he'll die a street rat, and only the fleas will mourn him.
and yes, and also the dialogue is absolutely amazing in that. But
not as good as Moana.
let's just compare that. So let's just have that in mind of how brilliant that melody and chord progression is. And then it speeds up harmonic development. I don't know if it goes to the F. I don't know if it goes to the F or the A flat there.
Scales
And so it's a whole
all day.
that entire.
It's always about the scales.
Okay. Remember when I got you playing scales on guitar that one time? You started learning.
It was awful.
It was great. It sounded great.
Yeah, but you have to actually practice it. That's
Yes,
the thing.
this is true. You have to practice it, which I
It's
do.
the worst part.
Well, telling that to a bunch of musicians who are watching right now.
You never practice. You can either do it or you don't.
The
You have to practice.
You have to practice, or my mom will be mad at you personally.
But okay, so just I also just want to point out the harmonic development that it takes one of these ideas, one of these tropes, which is speeding up, right? And it uses that to build tension towards the end, where it goes, and then goes to a tension resolution with where the resolution is the beginning of the next phrase. So that's a brilliant song, okay? Now, take Moana, and you have the same exact thing repeated 3 times, which is absolutely meaningless. Absolutely meaningless. And then, okay, so sort of an ending to it. Sort of an ending, but not really. Now, and then sort of it just takes that ending and repeats it. So there's no development there. There's no progression. It's just repeating the ending of a half step up. A whole step up. And then repeats that again. So there's literally no meaning and no development there, and then it repeats that whole phrase.
I just want to tell Lynn that I don't endorse this message.
It's like a 5-year-old wrote that song.
OMG. Oh,
You didn't say that about
Didn't
me.
you can still be nice, Greg.
Okay, but
I
wait.
thought the guy who wrote that Hamilton wrote that song, didn't he?
He did.
You calling him a 5-year-old, Greg? Wow, that's really rude.
Hey, listen, maybe I can have him on the show and we can talk about it and you can defend
You should
it.
have him on, actually.
But I'm just telling you, that is just terribly written. And
Oh my
but
God.
Hamilton, I liked
don't wanna-
Hamilton. I liked Hamilton, except for their like the whole like
Alexander
race
Hamilton.
thing and like basically
Anyways,
portraying-
how are you doing, Joey?
Well,
I mean, okay, let's just to touch on that. Not the fact that they were
Okay.
dealing with a complicated racial issue, which is very important in pop culture, but the fact that it was basically like
Look at the dog.
black people doing a white version
So
of a
cute.
black, like of trying to tap into black culture, which it, you know,
Let's see that puppy.
if you listen to like hip hop and then you listen to Hamilton, it's not the same thing. But anyway, we'll let that go.
no, we're good. We'll wait.
Greg does have some crazy ideas.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
that his mother
Oh
does
my
not
God.
endorse.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Anyway. We won't
he's
get
like the
into
Elon Musk of piano.
Moved out to California.
Sure, you gotta stay in the Midwest.
Well,
Where
anyway.
we say things like, oh, I'm sorry.
But we all love you, Greg. We love you a lot.
Yeah, family. Blood is thicker than political viewpoints. Hopefully. For the most part.
We should sing "A Dream Is a Wish Your
Okay,
Heart
so that is
Makes
one of the best songs ever written.
When you're fast asleep."
Man,
That would Lin Manuel Miranda, is that the person who wrote that? Jesse Henson says that would be great on the show.
that's who wrote Moana.
That's Ron Hamilton and Moana.
Yeah, he's
I really
pretty busy.
the composition in Hamilton was really good. So I don't know what he was doing when he did the Moana thing.
Pop music.
He
Yeah.
was doing amazing things.
But it's like there's good pop music too, you know? Like and also if you look at
And another thing.
so what?
And another thing.
What'd you say? Wait, that and another thing? Oh yeah, and another and sometimes I feel like the grandpa on The Simpsons. You know him?
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpa.
Yeah. Speaking of which, when
I was
back in
saying
my
the
day,
word.
you could take a nickel and you could go to the movie theater and get an ice cream, then take the trolley all the way back. Anyway, so speaking of, even that first phrase, the circling of the 1 and the starting on the 5 and then using that leap there, so instead of it's, which is brilliant in the first place, and then it encloses the 1, but it doesn't enclose the 1 on the 1, it encloses the 1 displaced later, like, because the normal thing would be like if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, right? That would be the normal thing that one would think because you land the 1 on the 1, but it displaces it and puts it later, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, which is just absolutely brilliant. That's how Disney compositions used to be made. But then, you know, at the same time, I don't know who wrote that song because it was probably some staff writer that they had like changed to their desk because you could do that at that time and didn't ever get any credit for the song itself. So it's kind of, it is nice and kind of hopeful that they used a person who they could then give credit for to write Moana, even though it was terrible music, that it was a good composer and that like culturally and then financially, I'm sure he got paid a lot more than the people who wrote the Pinocchio music got paid. So that's hopeful. That's nice.
See the line at the edge of the sea. It calls me.
See, that's not even a
No
good.
one knows.
It's not even a good rhyme phrase. See the line at the edge of the sea and it calls me. Like, okay,
Yeah.
it rhymes, but it's in like it's not in any place that makes any sense to rhyme in the first place.
Yeah, but
That's
it's not
what-
the
that's cool.
message, Greg.
I don't even pay attention to lyrics for the most part. I just
This episode is brought to you by Moana.
oh God, he's gonna see me and then I'm gonna see him at a party and then he's gonna like punch me in the face or something.
Like, why you have to go so hard on Moana like that?
It's just
for
really,
the children.
it was really it hurts because it was really the downfall of Disney music in my opinion. Like
Wow.
Because Disney has a reputation of having the most amazing music out of any movies. Even to like even having Randy Newman on the silly Toy Story movie, like
Win singing about what it
yes, there's Randy Newman just singing about what
Randy
he
Newman.
Pretty
woman
lady,
takes the apple. Takes a bite, 2 bites,
wipes it on her blouse.
What is that from?
takes another look at Randy.
Family Guy.
It's so good. See, again, everybody. So this is my sense of humor from my childhood, and this is why I can't make jokes with you when I'm actually doing these live streams and there's nobody to hear my jokes because none of you will understand. Yeah. So I'm all alone. Poor Greg, all alone.
Oh my god!
What is it? What is going on in the
Joey.
background there, Joey?
That's coming from Joey, I think. It's other people talking. Joey,
Oh,
when you hear-
sorry.
Are those
People
other
in
people
your
watching my
background
live
there.
stream right now?
Hi,
They should be.
Hi, Samantha. Samantha's up.
All right, it's 9:30. I gotta go because
Oh,
I have things to do.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, all of my brother's roommates. Why do you have so many people there?
My girlfriend.
I know, but wasn't there? I thought I saw multiple people.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend and her sister and her mother.
Oh, that's sweet. All right, guys, don't get corona.
Try.
we love you, Greg.
All right, I love you guys, and thank you for coming on my live stream. And I will talk to you guys soon. Mom, I'm sure I'll talk to you later. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. If there was a Mother's Day song, I would play it for you, but I don't really know. Actually, wait. This is the Mother's Day song, right? You know what song is? The Mama's Tradition.
Oh, for
I was
tradition.
thinking of
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Yeah.
funny how Arabic music and Jewish music is actually the same thing because it came from the
We're
same
all
place and the
Semitic
same people?
peoples. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I know, but then they fight each other so much.
Mr.
Come on, guys.
Aladdin, have a wish or 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Oh, Robin Williams, man, I miss Robin Williams.
Me too.
Mhm.
But can you say you miss somebody that you never actually met? I don't know.
Well, you miss their work.
I do miss his work, though. Luckily,
one.
I can watch Mrs. Doubtfire over and over again.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that movie.
One day, I'll be like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay. That took a turn.
And we love you, Greg. You're gonna be a great Mrs. Doubtfire someday.
You can be anything you want to be. Don't let your dreams.
That's what I taught you.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it.
Yep, I will. I've got my face mask and bodysuit already.
That's actually probably good protection these days.
Probably, actually. I'm gonna go to the grocery store in a hazmat suit.
Go to the grocery store as Mrs.
Well,
Doubtfire.
I just want to say that this is the best because I have everybody together with me, at least this way,
Yeah, virtually.
along with the rest of the world watching us. How great
Yep, and this will live online until I get so embarrassed that I need to take it down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe immediately is a good idea.
Yeah.
You don't get embarrassed.
This is
do.
true. I feel like there is something wrong with me in that my embarrassment threshold is abnormally high. But you know what? It allows me to do things like this, which is great.
Hell yeah.
So I love you guys. Thanks for joining my live stream, and I will.
Love you, Greggy.
Love you.
Happy Mother's Day,
Everybody.
Mommy.
Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Mama. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
That was fun, wasn't it? All right, take away the mom screen over there. Man, we stayed on this screen the whole time, and it looks like the sun is rising in the background again. Oh wait, that. God, that's such a beautiful. Don't you see how that's better than Moana? My family's not here to argue with me now, so I can just tell you that that's like Mozart compared to I don't know, Sibelius, right? Hey, my mom liked the stream. I'm just messing around now. Oh, it's kind of fun being in quarantine, guys. But let's hope that we don't actually have to be in quarantine too. Then we can choose whether or not we want to stay inside, which I might just choose to stay inside for a long time. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Love you guys. Glad we could chop it up with my family. And I will see you tomorrow morning for a very special episode of Mornings with Greg, where we'll have a panel of experts on live streaming, people who actually own companies that do live streaming, and we'll talk about it more in depth. That'll be tomorrow. Back to business as usual. And by the way, keep an eye out for announcements of changing the schedule of Mornings with Greg, because I will be doing this less frequently and at different times. So it might not be mornings with Greg. It might be afternoons with Greg, or evenings with Greg, or just whenever Greg feels like going online. But I'll tell you when I do that. So for those of you who are still coming back every morning, still come back until I say I'm not going to be here in the mornings. And until then, I will talk to you and see you on the other